Taunton bus station, Heathrow Airport, 15 hours after leaving Doha Airport, Bali International Airport, Bali Domestic Airport, a bit cheat, had a little bit of sleep, Bima Airport, at last Lombok Airport. All that exists now is sun, sea, sand, and yep, you guessed it, surfing! How's it, people? For the smart ones of you who've been paying attention, you will have noticed that the cottage is not behind me. That is because I am in Lombok, a little island just off the coast of Bali, and I am staying at a place called Surf Camp Lombok. Surfing, obviously. Spent a fair old bit of time here over the past 2 years. Surfing is a hobby that I've picked up and put a fair bit of effort in. I've stayed at numerous different camps around the world, and this place just head and shoulders above the rest. I'll give you a very quick tour if I turn the camera around. So there in front of you, you can see a Glupuk Bay, which is got about 4 or 5 little surf spots. So we take these little boats out to the surf spots twice a day. Super intense here. It's not what you call a relaxing beach holiday, but super cool. They have got a skate bowl here, and if I step out a bit, this is the main longhouse. Architecturally, really cool. I love the simplicity to it, and there's all sorts of other stuff, yoga brugger, surfboards aplenty, and all sorts of cool stuff. So if you're keen to learn or improve your surfing, check this place out on the website, just down there. Yeah, like I say, I've tried loads of different places, and this place just kicks ass. It's phenomenal. Anyway, obviously there is no building work going on this week, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to do something a little bit different, a little bit of repetition from what I said at Christmas when I went away, also surfing. Is now a good time for me to go away on a surf trip, which obviously costs money when I'm kind of midway through a build that's quite important. So is that a good decision financially? No, definitely not. Is it a good decision in terms of workflow? No, definitely not. Overall, is it a good decision for me? Yes, most definitely. I've touched on it a bit in the past. I'm someone who works quite obsessively and compulsively, and I've learnt through hard negative experience that if I just like push, eventually something gives you either physically, mentally, just stuff starts going wrong. So for me personally, it wasn't an easy decision to make, because it's not cheap to fly halfway around the world. But for me, it's money well spent, and the budget of the build and the schedule and everything, that's not as important as my personal well-being in my eyes. So, you know, it's prioritization. Again, I have a bit of an idea of some of the people who watch this, so just a little quick shout out to say thank you for all the support from the people who get in touch. I don't know exactly what these videos will be used for in the future. I hope that one day someone will be living at the cottage, and this will just be like a super cool document for them. Other than that, I know that property development is a hugely popular topic, so I kind of hope that I add a bit of value. Instagram, I've just started following absolutely loads of self-builders and, you know, domestic DIYers, people doing similar sort of thing. So I hope they can get as much benefit from this as I get through looking through their stuff. I gain a lot of inspiration from it, which is pretty cool. So, you know, hopefully I can give a little bit of that back. And also last month, in February, March 2018, so last month I talked quite a bit about Blackdown Shepherd Huts, mine and cousin Will's, well, my old company, Will's current company. Super cool setup. Again, check it out, guys. If you need a garden room, if you're in a listed building, you've got trouble with planning permission, you need a home office, really cool solution. Super high-end finish and just pretty awesome, really. So I spoke quite a bit about Blackdown, and I said how we started it from nothing, working out of Will's garage. We didn't have money. Within 4 years we were turning over just shy of £1 million. We were in zero debt, and basically that's down to working hard, hopefully a little bit clever on our part. Might have been a bit of good fortune thrown in as well, but yeah, generally a lot of hard work and listening. And I gave a summary of the company, and I said a lot of you are probably questioning, why did I leave? You know, why would you, the company was on a growing rate like that, and it's doubled in size since I left, hopefully not because I left. But yeah, you know, why would you leave that? And it wasn't an easy decision to make. I had a lot of support from Will and everyone else around me. He didn't particularly want me to leave, I don't think. But for me, it was, my passion had disappeared from it quite a bit. I'm a person who I like the start, I like the excitement of new things, young companies. I like the challenge, I like to achieve the impossible, like what I'm doing with the cottage. The way I do it goes pretty much against the grain of a traditional property developer and a lot of what you hear on the TV. It's a little bit of a dangerous tactic maybe. It's definitely high risk the way I do it, but I know I'll kind of never lose, if that makes sense. I might not get paid for a load of my time and etc. But there's better ways to earn money possibly. But a lot of what I'm doing is portfolio and brand building, because where my head is in the future is much bigger and grander than anything going on now. So my decision to leave Blackdown, basically the company got to a size and it got quite big, and it was, for me personally, it became a bit more of a day-to-day, is kind of like maintenance rather than the starting off and the exciting, fresh, high-risk kind of stuff. And also, I know full well how successful it's going to be. Will and I sat there for all that time working out where it was going, and it's great to see the fruition of that coming true now. But I knew for me, where I wanted it to end up was super huge, super big, all the rest of it, and that would take 5 to 10 years of my life. Now, I would have exited there at the age of about 40 to mid-40s. I'd have had absolute load of money in the bank, but I wouldn't have done a lot of the things that I was passionate about and that I really wanted to do. And those things were skydiving, boxing, surfing. For some of those things I would have been past my prime. So I took the not easy decision that whilst in my early to mid-30s I decided to sell out. I got a very fair price at the time from Will, and took a good amount of time out to go travelling, find myself, if you like, and just go and explore some of those passions, which is when I first discovered this place. Surfing is one that I've kind of stuck with. Skydiving, I had a few accidents. Basically it's a dangerous sport that can be done safely. I let ego get in the way and caused me to have a couple accidents, so I've parked that. I never say never, because I do want to jump again for sure, but just at this moment in life it's not a particularly sensible decision probably. Boxing, I'm hoping to compete this winter when I've got a bit of free time in the evenings. There's someone I know who has kind of offered a bit of help and support, coaching kind of. So yeah, I will hopefully go down that route if I can. But surfing, just super cool. I love it. Everything about it. I'm not particularly good at it, but that doesn't always matter. So yeah, So coming away, for me, I just noticed straight away my headspace is a lot clearer. A very wise old soul pointed out to me before I went away that I'm constantly in a rush. Everything I'm doing, everything I do, including that sentence, everything I do, I'm constantly in a rush. I'm quite kind of manic and always got a busy head and don't always kind of take the time, which initially I found quite hard to accept. I didn't necessarily want to listen to it, but when I thought about it, I had to accept it. So taking a bit of time out gives you a bit of time for reflection. Like everything in life, it's about balance. So yeah, I hope that's added a bit of value. I hope one day someone will be watching this on a similar journey to me and you can get something positive from my thoughts. Feel free to get in touch, anyone, anytime, please do. If it's come say hi, if you want to see what we're doing, what we're up to, if you want any advice or anything like that, we've got a huge network of people, tradespeople, planning people, design, interiors, you name it. We've got a huge network and we're always keen to share and keep people busy. So that'll do for this week. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for contributing, thanks for sharing, thanks for subscribing, and hope you're all fit and well. Cheers, bye.